Welcome back to Back in American Time. Today we're diving deep into the world of retro sci-fi movies, the ones that shaped the genre, left an indelible mark on pop culture, and still manage to blow our minds today. Whether you're revisiting these classics or discovering them for the first time, these films have stood the test of time, and they're still just as thrilling, thought-provoking, and entertaining as they were decades ago. So, let's get started on our countdown of the top 6 retro sci-fi movies that still hold up. Segment 1, The Last Starfighter, 1984. The Last Starfighter. Released in 1984, this movie is a hidden gem of the sci-fi genre. At its core, The Last Starfighter is about wish fulfillment. What if the video games we play could actually lead to something more, something extraordinary? The protagonist, Alex Rogan, is a young man stuck in a dead-end life, dreaming of escape. Little does he know that mastering an arcade game will thrust him into a real-life intergalactic conflict. What makes this movie special even today is its pioneering use of CGI. While the effects might seem dated compared to modern standards, they were groundbreaking at the time. The film's charm lies in its sincerity and the sense of wonder it evokes. It's a classic underdog story set against the backdrop of space opera, and it still captures the imagination of audiences looking for a nostalgic trip or something new. Segment 2, Escape from New York, 1981. We have John Carpenter's Escape from New York. Released in 1981, this film gave us one of the most iconic anti-heroes in cinematic history, Snake Plissken, played by The Thing, 1982. John Carpenter classic, The Thing. Released in 1982, this movie is a masterclass in suspense, horror, and practical effects. Set in the isolated and frigid landscape of Antarctica, a team of researchers encounters a shape-shifting alien that can perfectly mimic any living being. Paranoia sets in as the team realizes that anyone, or anything, could be the creature. What makes The Thing stand out even today is its relentless atmosphere of dread and the incredible practical effects by Rob Bottin. The creature effects are grotesque, terrifying, and completely unforgettable, adding a visceral layer to the film's psychological horror. Beyond the scares, the movie explores themes of trust, survival, and the fear of the unknown. It's a film that keeps you on the edge of your seat from start to finish, and it's no wonder that it has become one of the most revered sci-fi horror films of all time. Segment 4, we have Blade Runner. Released in 1982 and directed by Ridley Scott, Blade Runner is a film that redefined what sci-fi could be. It's not just a movie about robots and futuristic cities, it's a deep, philosophical exploration of what it means to be human. The film is set in a dystopian future where advanced humanoid robots, known as replicants, are virtually indistinguishable from humans. Harrison Ford plays Rick Deckard, a Blade Runner, tasked with hunting down rogue replicants. What makes Blade Runner timeless is its incredible world-building and its thought-provoking themes. The film's visual style, its neon-soaked streets, towering skyscrapers, and constant rain, has influenced countless movies, TV shows, and video games. But it's the film's exploration of identity, memory, and mortality that truly sets it apart. The famous Tears in Rain monologue, delivered by Rutger Hauer's character, is one of the most poignant moments in sci-fi history. Blade Runner isn't just a film, it's an experience, one that continues to resonate with audiences more than 40 years after its release. Segment 5, Back to the Future. Released in 1985, this film is a perfect blend of sci-fi, comedy, and adventure. The story follows Marty McFly, a teenager who accidentally travels back in time to 1955 in a DeLorean converted into a time machine by the eccentric Doc Brown. Stuck in the past, Marty has to ensure that his parents meet and fall in love or risk erasing his own existence. Back to the Future is the kind of movie that just never gets old. Its clever script, memorable characters, and perfect balance of humor and heart make it a joy to watch over and over again. The film's portrayal of time travel is both fun and accessible, and it raises interesting questions about how our actions can shape the future. Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd's performances as Marty and Doc are iconic, and the film's score by Alan Silvestri is instantly recognizable. Whether you're watching it for the first time or the 100th, Back to the Future remains an exhilarating ride through time. Segment 6, Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back. Released in 1980, this film is often regarded as the pinnacle of the Star Wars saga. Directed by Irving Kershner and written by Lee Brackett and Lawrence Kasdan, The Empire Strikes Back took the beloved characters introduced in A New Hope and plunged them into a darker, more complex story. From the icy battles on Hoth to the intense lightsaber duel between Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader, this film is packed with unforgettable moments. What sets The Empire Strikes Back apart is its willingness to take risks. The movie deepened the mythology of the Star Wars universe, introduced new characters like Yoda and Lando Calrissian, and delivered one of the most iconic plot twists in cinematic history: "No, I am your father." But beyond the spectacle, the film is a character-driven drama that explores themes of loss, redemption, and the struggle between good and evil. It's a film that resonates on multiple levels, making it not just a great sci-fi movie, but one of the greatest movies of all time. And there you have it, our top 6 retro sci-fi movies that still hold up. These films didn't just define a genre, they've become part of our cultural DNA, inspiring countless creators and continuing to captivate audiences with their timeless stories and groundbreaking visuals. Whether you're a lifelong fan or new to these classics, they're a testament to the power of cinema to transport us to new worlds and make us think about our own. If you enjoyed this list, don't forget to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments below, and subscribe to Back in American Time for more deep dives into the movies that shaped a generation. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep the nostalgia alive.